YouTube, what is going on? Back with my latest video. So today I'm going to talk about 7 Funko Pops that I hope that Funko announces for their Funko Fair reveals. So they do this every year. I think they do it for in the beginning of the year and also in the middle of the year. I think it's London Toy Fair and New York City Toy Fair. Obviously with the pandemic happening, it's all virtual. So Funko's gonna be unveiling things over the next couple of days that they're going to be releasing in the next year. So a couple different categories that leaked. So some of them I'm hoping for these certain pops from those categories, and others I'm just hoping that get added to the list. So let's get right into these picks and see what I got. Here we go. Alright guys, before we get into this video, please smash that like button down below. Let me know you guys are enjoying these videos, and as always, if you're new to this channel, welcome. Hit subscribe button down below as well so you're updated to my most recent content, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted as soon as I post a new video. So like I said, just want to talk about 7 Funko Pops that I think are going to be pretty cool if Funko does drop them over the next year. They dropped a whole bunch of different categories. They did have a couple of leaks, and the leaks sometimes they do happen, they do get confirmed, but also they do have things that are added on as well, especially like store exclusive. So hoping that some of these categories get added on. But the first pop that I was really excited to see on that category list, and the one I'm looking forward to the most, which may be a surprise to some, is Aaliyah. So I'm a big Aaliyah fan. I always grew up listening to R&B. You know, that's why I'm like a TLC fan. Aaliyah is one of my favorite artists of all time, and to see her in pop form is pretty dope. So I don't really care what version they make. They make, you know, like the age is nothing but a number Aaliyah. There's so many different ways they can do Aaliyah. I don't really care which way they do her. I'm excited to see what they decide to do, but just having her in pop form is going to be extremely dope. I definitely will be doubling down on this one. I don't think it's going to be more than one pop. If it is, it'd be really cool to see. But to have an icon like Aaliyah turn to a Funko Pop is pretty dope. I'm not sure if they'll do like an album, like how they did with the other album release ones. I don't think I still would get that one, but I'm just hoping it's a regular 4-inch pop, and we'll see what Funko decides to do with this, but really excited to see how it turns out. So up next, I saw that they're dropping the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends Pops. I'm really excited to get those. I was too old to watch Foster's growing up. I have seen a few episodes. I like what I saw, but I wasn't really deep into it like most people were, because I was just a little bit too old for it. But there were some Cartoon Network shows that I was into, and I'm hoping that Funko decides to expand that Cartoon Network line this year and drop some Cow and Chicken Pops. So Cow and Chicken was like a cult classic kind of thing. Not a lot of people liked it. Came on like at a really weird time. It wasn't like, I think it showed like early in the mornings and late at night. But Cow and Chicken was very funny to me. I'm hoping that they drop Cow and Chicken, and definitely a red guy for like a con exclusive, store exclusive. I think it'd be pretty cool. Funko likes making different variations of the same pop, and he had so many different outfits. They can definitely do a lot of different things to milk this character for all it's worth. So definitely a character I think I would love to see in pop form. I think it looked pretty cool, and hoping that they decide to do more Cartoon Network pops in the future, starting with Cow and Chicken. Alright, so next I saw that they're dropping some new Pinocchio pops, and at first I was a little apprehensive about this one because we've gotten some Pinocchio pops recently, and I did start thinking about it. I do want to have a Geppetto Funko Pop for my collection. So I have Jiminy Cricket, the old one, and I have Pinocchio in my collection as well. So I'm hoping we get Geppetto to kind of complete that set for me. I think it will look really cool. Hopefully it looks more towards like the old school ones. I know it's probably gonna have a, you know, modern look, but I think it'd be a really cool set to complete. They'll probably make that like fairy godmother or whatever, the one you wish upon a star lady. But the only other pop I would hope that they make for this Pinocchio set would be Pinocchio as a donkey. I think that'd be a pretty cool pop. I think it'd been cool if they did a regular Pinocchio in a chase, that chase being the donkey. That would definitely be worth it. I don't know if they'll go that route, but I think it'd be a pretty cool set to complete. But just in general, the other categories I saw for Disney, they had like Lilo and Stitch and stuff. Not really any more Lilo and Stitch pops I would ever want because they have so many out, but Pinocchio definitely has some potential left and be some cool pops to add to the collection. Alright guys, so up next, I saw that we're gonna get some White Man Can't Jump and some Spike Lee pops, so I'm hoping this is the start of many Spike Lee pops. You know, we got Do the Right Thing, Crooklyn, so many iconic Spike Lee movies, but the one I want the most is the He Got Game pops. I want the Shuttlesworth, you know, the Jesus Shuttlesworth. I want that character so much. I have a Jesus Shuttlesworth jersey. I think that movie is so iconic. It's one of my favorites of all time. So I would love to have a Jesus Shuttlesworth Funko Pop made, and I just think it'd be a really cool one to have the collection. It's really cool that Spike Lee's finally getting a Funko Pop. I think he'll be part of the director series. I think that's long overdue, and it'd be really cool pop to add to the collection. But hopefully they add to his catalog and get some more movies in the future. We get a Radio Raheem Pop. That'd be pretty dope as well. But Jesus Shuttlesworth is the one I want the most, and hopefully Funko makes that one this year in the future. So up next, this is one that they didn't have as far as a category, but one that I think is so easy to make, and I hope Funko decides to do this. Today is Martin Luther King Day, and I think it's time and long overdue that Martin Luther King gets a Funko Pop. So I think it'd be pretty cool. There's so many other iconic historical figures that they made, and it just seems like Martin Luther King's being left out for whatever reason. So I definitely think it's long overdue for Martin Luther King to get a Funko Pop, and I think it'd be dope if Funko decides to do a whole line for Black History Month. So they did do an auction earlier last year, or middle of last year, where they auctioned off a bunch of prototypes and a lot of other rare Funko Pops for charity and donated to, you know, charities that benefit the Black community. I think it'd be pretty cool if Funko decides to make a line for Black History Month that donates to the same causes. You know, you can have Martin Luther King, George Washington Carver, Booker T. Washington, Malcolm X, you know, whatever you decide to do. I think it'd be a pretty dope line. But if you're just gonna start with one, Martin Luther King has to be the guy, and definitely long overdue to make a Funko Pop of him. Alright guys, so we're getting another Pokemon wave. So the leaks so far were Psyduck, Meowth, another Pikachu, and a silver chromed out Bulbasaur that I can't believe anybody would have asked for. That thing is terrible. But I'm hoping that they expand on this line, do some store exclusive, some con exclusive, and finally give us some Pokemon evolutions. So hoping for Charizard, hoping for Blastoise, hoping for Venusaur. You know, I would love to have Typhlosion, you know, Sceptile, you know, other iconic Pokemon final evolutions, but definitely just start us off with the 3 original Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. I know a lot of people aren't huge fans of, you know, the middle ones, Wartortle, Ivysaur, and Charmeleon. They don't sell as much as far as, like, you know, merchandise. I like them, but Charizard being as popular as anything in the world right now, I think it's time to, for Funko and the Pokemon to capitalize on that and give Charizard a con exclusive Funko Pop. Make this one limited, don't make it a common, make this one hard to get, and I just think it would be a huge collector's piece moving forward. So I'm looking for Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. Let me know your comments, the comment section, what Pokemon you think they should make. I just think there's so many Pokemon out there. There's hundreds, literally hundreds of them, and to get a silver chrome Bulbasaur and another Pikachu is a little lazy, so I'm hoping Funko decides to do more pops to add to this line. Alright, and last but not least, my 7th line I'm looking forward that they make is the Dragon Ball Z line. So you guys know I had to talk about Dragon Ball Z. They did drop some pretty cool ones. They gave us another Goku and Gohan, of course, another Vegito for whatever reason, but we did get Kami, Cell, and Dr. Gero, so really excited to see Dr. Gero and Cell. I'm not a huge Kami fan. There's also a Corrin Pops to be dropping as well. I'm really excited to get that one. Maybe we'll get a Yajirobe one to match with Corrin. But the ones I'm really looking forward to Funko to do is Deborah and Topo from Dragon Ball Super. So I've been calling for these 2 pops for a long time. I think they would look extremely dope in Funko Pop form. They're not the most popular characters, but a lot of people, anybody that watched the show knows who they are, and I just think they would translate really well to pops, and I just don't understand why we haven't got to that point where we're making them yet, and we're still going back and making another Vegito pop. Now, I understand Gohan and Goku, you gotta have at least one of them in every single line, but another Vegito pop makes absolutely no sense to me. I'm hoping that Funko decides to do some more stuff for the store exclusives and con exclusives, and Deborah and Topo are definite heavy hitters to add to that wave. So that's all I got for you guys today, the 7 lines I'm really excited to see Funko make in the future. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. By the time I drop this video, there'll probably be some more leaks. So I will update you guys if I see anything else I like on my Instagram. So make sure you follow me on there at ThePopSavage. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section about my picks and what you guys would like to see Funko to make this year. As always, hit that like button if you enjoyed this, hit subscribe button, check me out my second channel at Savage Breaks if you're interested in Pokemon and sports cards openings, and thanks so much for watching guys, I do appreciate it. Until next time, I'll see you later.